everybody's family is alone in the dark. I'm feeling very alone in the dark. Whatever, I can get it back. What are you talking about? If you watched the last episode, I completely forgot to get back my guides for Silent Hill 2 and 3. They're on my previous iPad that broke. I still have it. I'm wondering if I could. I've been told I could get that repaired. Mom said nobody could do it, but my uncle said that they could. If I could. Oh, baby. It's the charge port, that's all. If I could get that fixed, I could get a lot of things back that I lost. Just transfer that shit over. Do you think I expected it to break? No. Damn it. I tried to save shit that I could, but I only had so much battery power. In fact, I should have started sending myself shit in emails. Actually, what I could have done was I could have taken all my notes, put them in my file thing, put them all in a zip file, and then I would have been fine, because everything that was there transferred over just fine. I never lost. Which is interesting to me. I don't know how that works. I don't know why I didn't think to do that, damn it. But that's how I'll do it. That's how I'll transformation do it. I think that's how I can transfer my images over too. Probably. I don't know. See, we used to have iTunes, but apparently we don't have that anymore. I don't know whatever happened to that. So I could have synced it. Mom asked me why I never synced it. I'm like, well, we don't have iTunes anymore. How can I sync it? You use the cloud. I don't trust the cloud. Too many of my friends got hacked while using the cloud. I don't trust it. I believe my uncle doesn't trust it either. But anyway, I bullshit too much with you guys in this. Sorry. Sound hell, whatever. Now what? From Batiste. Problem. You know where? Work anyway. Bolt block door, so I can't go back to the garbage. That's fine. Bolted door, meaning well, it doesn't do me any good anyway in the conservatory. I need to go through the shit. Shit! I have to go down the stairs. Alrighty. But guess who has a shortcut? Ah, that's a bolted door. Can I snip with the bolt cutter? That's good. It's good open door. I don't know what I've been told. I don't know what I've been told. Ooh, I am actually going that way. Oopsie. Ah, screw it. So I'm going this way. On accident. There's a bear over there. There's a bear. Aw, do it. Damn it! Never mind, I don't have bolt cutters anymore. I'm gonna get rid of them! Fine. Don't need your stinking bolt cutters. Something makes me uneasy about walking this way. Boom, boom. Bum, 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 bum. Jumping, I miss you in a disorderly. Oh yeah, that, I don't know the keys yet. There's a reason I said disorderly and not orderly. It's a joke. Wait, where am I going? Ooh, alright, it's a neat house. God, open up the door, it looks all normal in here. So it looks all normal, but open up the door to a basement that looks more akin to a dungeon. Ain't catching my ass in here. Oh.
Mr. Waits. I saw a piece of the plate that Liza broke. I think she's been hiding them. She's not very good at it. She just chucked it into the little room with all the tools behind the boiler. I left it there. I didn't want to embarrass her by picking it up while she was looking. We went upstairs instead and played backgammon. I let her win, because she's so unhappy. The piece looked like the one on display in Cassandra's room. You know about that one already, right? Or is your eyesight really that fuzzy? I hope you don't feel bad about your glasses. You only look stupid when you squint. Maybe if you had more eyes, you would see these things. I wish you had all the eyes you needed. Your best and favorite guest, Grace.
Goddamn kids. Oh, she didn't mean any harm, man. But God.
Stained. Looks like some kind of rot. It's another plate for the talisman. Like the other one, it's broken and missing some pieces. There's something missing.
Obviously, don't get hit. So. Steam. Steamy. God, this feels less like a basement, more like a damn dungeon. There's no pointing over there, nothing there, apparently, according to the map. Hello, rat. You rat bastard. Eee. These two rooms connected? By chance? Because I'm not seeing anything in here. It's all in there.
I need the key.
No, what you need is a lockpick. Only Jill Valentine on the road. I would be so terrified walking around down here.
It's wedged shut.
So kick the wedge out. Cripes. Strange. I would have expected at least one door. it just me? That's weird. There's a light switch. You never see light switches in these games. Well, I didn't go in there. The one door's open. Oh, I haven't tried that door, actually, I should say. But hey, who knows? Oh! Why can't I open that now? What? Okay. What made it possible for me to open that? Whatever. God, where's the damn light switches? Hang on anyway. Gonna be a lot of this happening in Silent Hill 2. Just a fair warning. Preparing the
Saw you
boiler.
notice in the boiler room. You should know Mr. Chance won't be coming back. I got no business being in there myself, but you can take a valve from the wine cellar if you want to try to stop the steam pouring out. Be careful.
Man, they hired good voice actors. Athena? Maybe? I think that's Mary and Jesus.
Paul, you're right about the plates on the boiler and the clock. They have been sabotaged, and I think I know who did it. They have something to do with Jeremy's episodes and how he seems to disappear at night. Right now, it's important that you keep an eye out for any of the pieces. I want to find out if I can repair the plates. Let me know if you find any of them. Lottie.
Tell Lottie to take a look at the well in the kitchen garden.
I already got that one. Ooh, old-timey cash register.
Dr. Elmore Lee Gray is DeSeto's chief doctor. Accounting and all administrative work is handled by me, Paul Waits. Magdalena Thompson, or Mags, is responsible for the household. Jean-Baptiste and Charlotte Tabois are responsible for keeping the guests' medical regimens in check. Finally, Jack Chance is our gardener, who can occasionally be seen in the conservatory, but is for the most part busy outside. There are currently 6 guests at DeSeto. Malcolm McCarthy and Ruth Tallant reside on the first floor. Jeremy Hartwood, Elisabetta Perosi, Grace Saunders, and of course Cassandra Beauregard live on the second floor.
What about the rest? Hey, that's not helping. Ah, so that room. Okay, interesting. Now we're getting somewhere.
There's no way I can get into this thing. Better leave it alone.
That's a bald-faced lie. Get me a stethoscope. I'll do it. Yes, these old-time ones you could crack easily with a stethoscope. You hear the tumbler fall into place. I don't believe that's the case anymore. You don't necessarily need a stethoscope, you just need a good ear. Suppose I can't do that.
There's
Not
no
you.
way I can get into this thing. Better leave it alone.
Cassandra Beauregard, the beloved author. Very exciting, isn't it? What do you want to put down for reason for admission?
What her agent told us. Cassandra suffers from writer's block and needs to finish her moving picture script before the end of June. Mr. Chardot suggests Cassandra's heavy use of barbiturates is holding her back and risks ruining her career.
Exactly.
And how should we summarize her personal history?
Let's keep it short. Cassandra Beauregard is a beloved crime author who managed to pull herself out of poverty and into stardom. 5 years ago, she tried killing herself by jumping off a balcony. The incident left her a cripple and now relies heavily on her wheelchair.
And for diagnostic impressions?
Cassandra suffers chronic back pain following her suicide attempt. She self-administers morphine to keep herself ambulant, but has become addicted and the desired effect is now lost. The drug abuse clouds her mind, and she is unable to focus on real life. To save herself from this insight, she instead makes up stories to fill out the gaps in her own thought process, resembling the Korsakoff syndrome.
Oh, bravo, Doctor. How will you treat her?
First of all, she needs to be weaned from her drug addiction, and hopefully it will resolve her compulsive lying. Then look into permanently numbing her pain in her back through surgery. Finally, deal with her suicidal thoughts.
Fantastic. With such a short time before June, I really hope she gets better soon.
We will do what we can.
Oof. Hey, all you alcoholics out there. Korsakoff syndrome is a memory disorder that results from vitamin B1 deficiency and is associated with alcoholism. That's not all. It damages nerve cells and supporting cells in the brain and spinal cord, as well as the part of the brain involved with memory. Wernicke-Korsakoff syndrome. Mm-hmm. You can't. 25% of those who develop Korsakoff syndrome eventually recover. About half improve but don't recover completely, and about 25% remain unchanged. Some research suggests that those who recover from an episode may have a normal life expectancy if they abstain from alcohol. Apparently, over 50% of diagnosed with the condition are expected to die within 8 years. Depending on the extent The prognosis could be as short as months. Yeah, damn alcoholics, that's what you're doing to yourself. It occurs in up to 2% of people worldwide. Although it's higher, 80%, among those who have alcohol use disorder. Good thing I hate alcohol. That's why they say drink in moderation. You're fine in moderation, but if you're just constantly pouring them back, just yeah, yeah.
Grace Saunders, 11 years old. Reason for...
Hang on a minute. Oh,
Grace Saunders, 11 years old. Reason for admission?
The mother insists on strict supervision by a proper gentleman to avoid further perversion of Grace's adolescence.
Personal history?
Grace's family possesses modest wealth and status. Her childhood seems ordinary, spending most of her time with private teachers and family friends. Grace's father recently passed away, leaving her mother the sole caregiver.
And diagnostic impressions?
Grace has trouble dealing with her father's death. She is willingly suppressing her feelings on the matter and isn't properly acknowledging the trauma she suffered.
Any
Common.
planned treatment?
Grace needs nothing out of the ordinary. She simply needs parental guidance. Eventually, we can work on her feelings toward her father.
Thank you, Doctor. I'll finish the paperwork and get her installed.
that's common.
Malcolm McCarthy, 54 years of age. Reason for admission?
McCarthy admitted himself to Derceto, stating simply that he needs some damn rest.
And personal history?
McCarthy claims he used to work as a lawyer in Baton Rouge, but says he can't go into details because of some legal dispute. His background remains largely a mystery, except for the occasional clue that he drops in conversation.
Huh. And diagnostic impressions?
McCarthy is an anxious man and an alcoholic. He often tells half-truths due to some deep-seated inability to trust other people.
And how will you treat that?
McCarthy will take some time to open up. Spending time with Jack's dog or the child should be good for him. Their harmless nature will help build his sense of trust.
Thank you, Doctor.
Perhaps keep the alcohol away from him?
Elisabetta Perosi, 33 years old? What should I put down as reason for admission?
Well, Perosi broke into Derceto and was found wandering the grand parlor. She was confused and suffered partial amnesia. She insisted she belonged here and offered to pay for her stay.
Right. What do you make of her story?
Perosi claims to have been a member of the Astarte artist colony some 20 years ago, a claim that seems contrafactual due to her young age. She looks to be and even thinks she is 33 years of age. That would make her a child at the time. It seems fair to say that Perosi's story is untrue, deliberately so or not.
Diagnostic impressions? Do you have anything?
Perosi's story is peculiar because she retracted her story about the artist colony. She no longer claims to be the same person as Elisabetta Perosi, However, my staff's research has confirmed there was a Perosi at that time who was in her early 30s.
I suppose this case will take some time to investigate. How will you go about it?
I wanted to contact the real Perosi, but it seems the whole colony disappeared one night. September 29th, 1915, during a hurricane. I will have to take it slow and figure out what this spell of impersonation could have been.
Oh, I'm sure it will all clear up eventually. Thank you, Doctor.
Last page.
Ruth Talon, 29 years of age. Reason for admission?
Ruth's father wishes that his daughter be removed from New Orleans nightlife for the foreseeable future. He fears that her overly free spirit is tarnishing the family's reputation.
Sounds simple enough. Personal history?
Ruth comes from considerable wealth. Her family owns several hotels and restaurants. Unlike the rest of the family, her sense of adventure has taken her around the world, including France during the Great War as a photojournalist. The last decade, she has provoked many rumors of being a debauched flapper, bordering on nymphomania.
And diagnostic impressions?
Despite her father's frivolous reasons for her to be admitted, Ruth does seem to provide an interesting case. She is refreshingly open and doesn't shy away from talking about her life during the war or her continuous celebration after returning to the States. She is admittedly a sexual deviant and feels no remorse.
And her treatment plan?
Simply staying at Derceto should do wonders for Ruth. If not, at least for her family's reputation. Ruth doesn't need to change, but with therapy I might be able to share with her some sympathy towards her family. I doubt she will settle down and become as dull as the rest of them, but at least she might try to be more discreet in the future.
I mean, I don't see an issue with that, as long as she plays it safe.
Looks like all the patients are accounted for, except for Jeremy.
Rorschach! They're usually black ink blots, but okay. And I don't make the... and I don't mean the... Is he a superhero or a villain? I don't remember. I think he's a superhero? Rorschach? I don't really know much about him. But basically, therapist, psychologist, whatever the hell will hold up the ink blot test. Ask you what it looks like to you. There's no right or wrong answers. I see two things there. First glance, I see butterfly. But second glance, I see two giraffes sticking out of a tree. There's no right or wrong answer for this.
I need the key.
And just let me in. Oh my god. Feel like a whiny bitch. Okay, let's go. There's a bear over there, there's a bear. Never actually seen a bear statue in real life like that, or not statue, taxidermy, other than a bear skin rug. Everyone I've seen in games seems to have the genitals removed. Is that the case in real life? I don't know. Just asking. Just asking. Yeah, that reminds me of something, but I don't remember what. Could actually be that author than an author. Sculptor that I'm thinking of that did do this. Freaking. Okay. Those of you who have sleep paralysis know exactly what I'm referring to. Because I mentioned before, I have sleep paralysis. This shit reminds me of the smoky figures I would see during an episode before I started wearing a sleep mask. Am I wrong? See, that I still get the audio, the oral, what the fuck, the sound hallucinations, I guess. Not that I pay attention to it. But I know I'm gonna get the visual. Which is good for me, because it's fucking terrifying. I was gonna say, I think my dad has one of those, but neither of them are a pronghorn. He hasn't really done hunting anymore. He used to all the time when I was a kid. Right up the hill. Right up the mountain where we used to live. Maybe other places. Something ruined it for him. I don't know what. I mean, he no longer cares to go hunting, and I feel the same way about fishing. A lot of the old spots I used to go to are either destroyed, or they're now posted. I mean, you can't trespass there. I mean, you can't go there anymore. It's illegal to go there. Or just, my grandfather can't get there anymore because of his age. It sucks. I would like to go fishing again, but I would need my dad or someone else there with us, because if something happens to my grandfather, I'm kind of fucked. My grandmother keeps trying to coerce me to go, and I'm like, firm, I don't want to go without someone else there. It's not an unfounded fear.
What are these symbols?
I'm not
Looks
saying
like alchemy or star constellations.
You were close. It's Zodiac. Libra, Taurus? I can't remember what that one is. Not Capricorn. I don't remember. Shit, no, not Gemini. Sagittarius? It's not Scorpio. I know what Scorpio is. That one's not Scorpio. It's not Pisces. Cancer?
Will I need to remember how to get them out again? They are locked up for good reason. I am sure she is still able to whisper the answer in the ears of the wrong people. But not for long. I will see her burned soon enough. That black goat will be sacrificed to
Oh,
put an
Leo.
end to it all. Then it will all be over. No more Terceto, and sadly, no Astarte. Those good pirates of Pontchartrain. May you still sail the lake, until you find the shores of Hali.
Oh, wait. Hmm? I always mix up Cancer and Pisces. The reason being, Pisces is the two fish, and the Cancer symbol looks like fish in a certain point of view. It resembles the constellation. So I think that's Pisces. It's not. It's Cancer. Pisces is over there. I'm Aquarius. My brother's Pisces. Trying to... Doesn't exactly. Apparently it does.
The Astarte Artist Colony. I remember hearing about their disappearance. Must have been 15 years or more now. These paintings got some grim-looking rot on them.
That doesn't connect. I'm not... Bitch. Would you... That doesn't make sense. It doesn't fit. That works. That works.
The simple astrology cipher was a favorite among the artists who lived in the house 20 years ago. They easily turned into numbers when needed, but also acted as signatures for the members, as there were only 12 of them.
Huh. Till next time, Zombie Blazer, stay zombie.